So the last step in submitting your application to Yale is completing the video questions. And I will say, as I talk to groups around the world, my sense is that this, for many people, has the immediate sense of being intimidating. But I really will encourage you to think about this as a unique opportunity to build a dynamic profile. I say sort of tongue-in-cheek, but really mean, I hope you have fun with this part. The video questions were actually developed initially as a replacement for the test of English language proficiency. Subsequently, that is also why we still do not require a TOEFL or IELTS. Everyone will complete the video questions. They are not brain teasers, rather really represents another chance for us to get to know you in a slightly different medium. So some tips I can provide you for the video questions. First is to really be thinking about the format. So we have 3 randomized previously recorded questions that will be asked to you by an admissions committee member. No 2 applicants will have the same set of questions. And the questions are similar to maybe a typical interview. Maybe similar type of preparation for the video questions. But again, they're not trick questions. In terms of the timing, you will have 2 of the questions will give you 20 seconds to think about your answer. So you'll see the question pop up on the screen, and admissions committee member will dictate the question to you, and then you have 20 seconds to think of an answer. So not totally blind, if you will. You're welcome to have a notepad in front of you and to take to make an outline for what you'd like for a response. And then you'll have 60 seconds to deliver your response. The third question will give you 30 seconds to prepare, and then up to 90 seconds to respond. And I say up to because you don't have to fill that 60 or 90 seconds, as the case might be. When you feel you have a complete answer, please feel free to hit stop on the recording, and that will move you on to the next question. On that, I really would encourage you to become familiar with the 60 to 90 second time frame. This is probably the most helpful advice I can give you on the video questions. If you were to record yourself giving an answer just coldly, I think most of us would find that it's very easy to go past 60 to 90 seconds. So just in terms of you feeling the most prepared at the time when you were delivering the questions, really prepare for that you only have 60 to 90 seconds, because the video will stop right at that time frame. And I really want you to feel most successful in again, not getting cut off. So practice that 60 to 90 seconds. On that, practice. We have recorded a few questions at the introduction to before you go into the actual assessment, because we want you to feel confident going into this. So I do encourage you to use the practice questions as many times as you'd like. And this is also a chance to test your technology, right? Make sure that your camera is working, your microphone sounds fine. We do get a lot of questions every year about what we call Darth Vader voice. So your microphone sounds a little bit scratchy. I wouldn't worry about that. I guarantee you the committee is not assessing the quality of your microphone so long as we can hear you. And you'll get an assessment of that immediately. When you try the practice questions, you'll know how it sounds and how it looks. But again, we're not judging you based on the quality of your technology. As long as we can hear it, you're good to go. And the last thing I would say on the video questions is test your internet connection, and maybe sort of set up your space, right? Nothing will be more frustrating for you than if your internet connection drops out. Understandable, we'll work with you if that happens. But there are some things you can do, such as finding a nice quiet space, letting other folks who may be using the space similar to you, let them know that this is happening, put a sign on the door, remind them, bribe the dog with treats, whatever you need to do, but try to have a nice, quiet, private space. Again, enjoy the video questions.